Now, I'll introduce the features of the new R-Series R450Xd1 and R650Xd1. The R-Series product line includes the R450Xd1, R650Xd1, and R650Xd1 with a 40-tool magazine. The new ATC magazine has been added to provide more choices for customers. First, I'll introduce the R-Series load specifications. The R450Xd1 achieves high productivity using a pallet changer with minimal footprint. The R650Xd1 provides higher load specifications, so it is optimal for multi-part machining or further process integration using a rotary table. The R650Xd1 with a 40-tool magazine is highly versatile due to the combination of the large tool capacity and the pallet changer. A double arm mechanism is used for ATC. The maximum tool length is 250 mm, and the Z-axis travel has been extended. So, the machine is highly suitable for machining that uses a long drill. I'll now introduce some specific parts machined using our R-Series. Automotive parts, such as aluminum wheels, EV frames, valve housings, and brake calipers. Precision parts, such as watch plates, brackets, and other types of plates. Valve parts, such as gas control valves, chemical control valves, and hot water supply valves. Recently, we have received more orders from valve manufacturers. The R-Series is also used for production involving frequent changes in product type and quantity. The latest R-Series is equipped with the new D00 controller with a completely revised user interface. Based on the same design concept as the W1000Xd1 released earlier, we have used new white and black colors while maintaining the blue line at the center. We have also made some improvements to details, such as locating the front switch box in the cover. Here, I summarized updates from previous models and notable points regarding advancements in R-Series. There are 5 main points. First, extensive magazine lineup with new 28-tool magazine added. Second, much faster quick turn table. Third, expanded jig area by further reducing the height of the low table. Fourth, coolant through spindle, supporting max 7 megapascals. Fifth, improved chip evacuation by center trough structure and other measures. Now, I'll describe the advancements in R-Series by dividing them into 4 categories. I'll begin by describing pursuing high productivity. Conventionally, short pallet change time has been highly regarded as it contributes to high productivity. This pallet change time has been further reduced for the new R-Series. As a result of our untiring pursuit of high productivity, reduction in time has been achieved by optimizing the acceleration-deceleration control. Time in ATC operation has also been reduced. For the R450Xd1, catalog values have been reduced for both the 14-tool and 22-tool magazines. For the R650Xd1, catalog values have been reduced for the 14-tool magazine. Even for areas not appearing as catalog values, the time has been reduced for different specifications, including direct ATC. Simultaneous operation control is possible for QT table turning unique to the R-Series, tool changing, and axis positioning. Pallet change time has been shortened to further improve productivity. I'll move on to describing, expanding functionality. The notable point of the new R series is that the 28-tool turret-type ATC magazine is available. Multi-face machining will become quite common as a result of the modularization of machining parts and the increasing need for process integration. There will be more situations where more tools are needed for one process. In response to this, Brother has prepared the original ATC magazine for the Speedio. This ensures high productivity of direct ATC with no need for larger floor space. Tool change time is equivalent to that of the 22-tool magazine, and the floor space for the R450Xd1 remains the same. Customers can select the magazine best suited for their conditions, such as target workpieces and machining lots. To implement process integration, the need for mounting a rotary table has increased. As a measure for this, we made the low table height much lower to extend the maximum jig height. For both the R450Xd1 and R650Xd1, the jig height has been increased from the previous models by 30 mm. To expand the range of machining, the R650X2 40-tool magazine machines highly regarded, coolant through spindle max 7 MPa, is now available for all R-series models. Using this CTS improves chip evacuation when performing PEC drilling or similar, and achieves more highly efficient machining. The head coolant nozzle is also available. This is more appropriate for situations where the machining height greatly varies, such as when using a rotary table. The new D00 controller was released in 2020. This provides a global standard user interface, and received the IF Design Award 2021, one of several outstanding global design awards. A touch panel is standard, and can be operated with bare hands or wearing gloves. Intuitive operation, just like using your smartphone, is possible. The screen size is larger so that you can gain sufficient information at a single glance. I'll now describe the D00 controller in detail. A new home screen has been created for the D00 controller. Previously, you had to open one screen to check the cycle time, and open another to check the volume of machined workpieces. On the new home screen, you can check the information you need at a single glance. The information needed at the worksite is displayed. For example, the cycle time to enable you to visually understand the remaining machining time, workpiece counter, and remaining tool life. Shortcut keys are provided to make on-site operation easier. As conventional screens are still available, you can change to these if you prefer. The main feature of the D00 controller is the support apps. Relevant functions are grouped and assigned to each app, so you can use Brother's controller just like a smartphone. For example, touching, adjust machining parameter. Displays options to improve the machining surface or items to reduce the cycle time. You can easily perform cycle time reduction setting by simply following the instructions on the screen. Anybody can readily use Brother's controller. In addition to this, there are apps that you can check daily or weekly production results or operating results, or you can check power consumption. Using these apps helps improve your production sites. The Recovery Support app is also very handy. For example, if power is interrupted during tapping or the machine stops during magazine turn due to air interruption, use this app. You can recover the machine by yourself by simply following the instructions on the screen. You don't have to call the manufacturer's service engineer. Many convenient functions have been added. Override operation during tapping is now possible, which was not possible in the past. Up to 20 of the latest cycle time logs can be saved. Cycle time logs can also be saved for each tool. We're sure these features will help improve the customer's worksites. Other functions include accessing manuals, accessories such as a notepad and calculator, and a load monitor that predicts overload during machining. So many functions have been added. I can't fully describe all of these here, so please visit the Brothers showroom to view and touch the machine. Hardware specifications have improved for the D00 controller. Block processing speed has improved fourfold. The number of look-ahead blocks has greatly increased from the previous model. As a result of these improvements, the machine fully demonstrates its capabilities, particularly in three-dimensional machining. There are reports that when the same program was run, the cycle time was reduced by 20% or more on a machine with the D00, compared to a machine with the former controller. For customers wanting to reduce the cycle time of three-dimensional machining, please try the Speedio. In addition, the memory capacity, 0 points that can be set on workpiece coordinates, and tool data capacity have been increased. So, the system can respond to the increase in program capacity due to CAM or others. Network functionality has been strengthened. Industrial networks Ethernet, IP and Profinet are now supported in addition to the conventional CC-Link, DeviceNet, and Profibus DP. This is prepared for automation trends in the future to make connections easier. OPC-UA is now spreading as an industrial protocol. This is also supported. As for IoT, the Internet of Things, the Speedio can be directly connected to operating monitor software made by another manufacturer via OPC-UA. I'll now move on to describing constantly improving reliability. For the new R series, we have reviewed the base shape to improve chip evacuation. We employed a center trough structure, and also improved the inclination of the base. To prevent chips from piling up, we reviewed the clearance under the table and at the rear of the base. As a result, residual chips on the base are minimized. In addition, the chip conveyor is optionally available. We are constantly striving for improvement to ensure more consistent production at customers' premises. We have also taken detailed measures to improve the reliability of the controller. The battery-free servo motor encoder reduces the risk of machine stoppage. The fuse-free PCB and the fan speed detection function reduce the risk of machine failure. Before ending, I'll run through the basic specifications of the R450Xd1 and R650Xd1. Coolant through spindle max 7.0 MPa is available for all R-series models. Expanded jig area by further reducing the height of the low table. Added the 28-tool magazine to make magazine lineup more extensive. Employed a center trough structure and prepared the chip conveyor option. Installed D00 controller with new user interface. Lastly, I will summarize the R series. With Speedio's high productivity and the pallet changer, the machine can minimize wasted time, including workpiece change time. The new R-Series has greatly strengthened functionality, and achieved the following. Faster pallet changer. Mounting the 28-tool magazine with no need for larger installation footprint. Improved chip evacuation by employing center trough structure. Less maintenance by using chip conveyor. We are sure our advanced R-Series pallet changing machines will further expand machining possibilities. In your production sites, I think there are situations where any of the 5 keywords I have mentioned today apply. If so, we would be pleased if you would consider Brothers Speedio R-Series. This concludes today's web seminar. Thank you very much for your attention.